All right, well, won that set 6-4. We're gonna play it out. You know, it's real tennis. Like 10-point tiebreakers are bullshit.
I think playing it out, maybe in my favor, but you know, I need to pick up my intensity. You know, if I'm gonna go down, I gotta go down swinging.
It definitely favors Adam. You know, I'm not in good shape.
I just want some beer so bad right now.
I'm very tired right now. I'm a f***ing cramp. So just keep trying to hit big shots and you know, let the chips or let the cookie crumble the way it crumbles.
All right, man. Good serving, dude.
Thank you. Well, good thing I didn't start the 10-point tiebreaker off 0-1. 15 love I can manage. Oh, a miss.
And another net cord. Surprisingly didn't dribble over.
Ira, wow. Some mojo here.
Oh, God.
Wow, look at this. All of a sudden a break point. Is he just playing all of us? And
I think it's 4D chess.
yeah, obviously.
Just doesn't miss overheads.
Perfect.
Excellent point from both of these gentlemen.
Wow.
Excellent point.
Ira almost kind of looking like he's trying to rope it up him or change the tempo up, or I don't know about the last shot selection,
Yeah, neither do I.
but Ira's making a whole lot of decisions that don't make sense to us, so maybe we're just not smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah, nice shot. Oh.
Ira definitely has taken his foot off the gas a little bit. It's an interesting play. Super interesting. I mean, he's clearly still the aggressor here, but he's not taking as big of a cut at those forehands, which is, I'm curious what his mindset is behind that. It's the first tight net shot out of the whole match. Wow, how about that? Ira clearly knows something we don't know.
Okay, 1-0. Hit some good shots. He made a couple mistakes, which is good. Maybe he's finally getting a little tired. It's just, for me right now, it's keeping going, keeping moving, picking and choosing my spots. You know, I have a bigger game than he does. I can hit winners on him, but I cannot be careless in the third set. So I'm gonna try to hold my serve here, consolidate the break, and go from there.
Terrible game. That's all I have to say about that. He's made some really bad forehand errors. Didn't swing out on them, didn't commit. 3 of them went right in the middle of the net. So I just gotta, you know, if I'm gonna go down, I gotta go down swinging. So, you know, just need to pick up the pace of my shots, and here we go.
Man, that shot you hit over there was right on the money. Against a not so nice person, I probably would have called that out because they were way over there. But
Right.
If you guys haven't already, hit like and hit subscribe for more original tennis content brought to you by Essential Tennis, Ian and his team.
Cannot do that.
I'm a f***ing cramp. No, just deep.
Wow.
Oh.
This is the first time where I feel like Adam's looking a little gassed. That's, to me, feels like a tired overhead.
No, I was back, man.
Yep, it was up.
Look at Ira's reaction.
Hold,
Concentrate, Ira.
hold my beer.
Somebody in the crowd opened a beer, and that triggered Ira's.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Ira, are you thirsty?
Ooh, I'm okay with that. Nope. Beautiful.
Very nice short down the line roller.
Winner number 4. All right. I'm up 2-1, up a break. I really didn't put much effort into that last return game, I think just because it's more important for me to keep my legs fresh for serves and stay concentrated. If I get a look at a return game, if I get 30 points, I'll pay more attention to it, but I think the more important thing is hitting my serve, staying concentrated, hitting shots, and maintaining my energy output level so I can last the final however many games we end up playing. So, yeah, now it's time to hold.
All right, 1-2. Losing that first service game was a major whiff. But I mean, that's the thing about tennis. Like I can't be thinking about that still. I just have to figure out some sort of way to break them. It's been a long time. So, you know, it's just got to fight every point to get a return back, basically, and then just not make a mistake once I get a return back. All right, man. Fun continues. We should have maybe played a breaker. No.
I thought that first one was it.
You know, how many doubles has Ira had, though?
He double faulted quite a bit in the first set. I don't think not too much in the second. For some
Relative to
reason.
how flat he's hitting that second, he's been real clean.
No.
Wow, man, great defense.
Too cute. Too cute.
You got a feel for him there.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam just digs everything back,
Oh,
everything back.
Everything.
So you almost kind of feel the need to come up with something special.
Wow. How did he get topspin on that shot?
I don't know, but it's now break point.
That was a very flat forehand. Oh.
God.
That was a very good dipper for the next setup shot for Adam.
Deep.
Yeah, nice shot.
Oh, caught the outside of the line.
Jeez.
I want to take a second and just really commend Ira here. I want to say it was like midway through the first set, maybe a third of the way through the first set, we were like, oh man, how in the world is he gonna keep this up? Like he was bending over, he was kneeling down. The fact that he's still hitting winners 3-3 in the third set is really impressive. That he's just found a way to physically stay in this is really, really commendable. Nice volley.
Oh, I was there. That's easy. Fault. Fault. Wow. God,
No.
how do you get these?
Transition from defense to offense with those awkward shots at the feet.
And that was
Both
it.
these players.
That was at break point.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a pickup back there in the corner.
Deuce, Adam serving.
Give me one. Nope. Fault. No.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Yep.
Very nice hands. For being built like a lumberjack, he has awfully soft hands. Good for him.
He must moisturize.
Yeah.
Fault.
Oh.
This has been a fantastic match. I mean, it really has. From the beginning, we had the fire and ice defense, offense, and that was great. Looked like Ira was going to tap out, just too tired, but found a second wind, found a third wind. Opts for the full third set instead of the tiebreaker, and now up a break, 4-3 in the third.
And
I never ever would have, never would have bet we'd be at this point in the match.
I feel like the only time I can break the guy is if he misses a easy volley on his ad. So, you can only do what you're given. So, the whole beginning part of the game, I was thinking about that stupid shot at 30-15 I took when I tried to go for the drop shot. That's an easy forehand. I got to stop screwing around there. But 3-2, back a break. So see if I can do better this time.
All right. That was a real bummer. Had to break a serve and just fizzled in that game. It's kind of weird. I thought I had served one maybe out and came into float a volley, had a wide open court. So that just goes to show you gotta stay in there no matter what. So here we go.
If you guys would like to find somebody right in your local area that's like a perfect match play pairing for you, just like Ira and Adam are having an incredible match right now, then go to playyourcourt.com. And they have a really special offer just for Essential Tennis viewers. If you go to playyourcourt.com/ET, they have a special just for Essential Tennis viewers right now on their Plus membership. So go check it out. Even if you don't sign up, go check it out because they have a huge network of players, huge network of coaches. So if you're looking for a lesson, if you're looking for a practice partner, if you're looking for a match play partner, if you're looking to play, I think they're starting to do tournaments as well. Incredible resource for players. So big thank you to playyourcourt.com. They're the official sponsor of this match play series. Appreciate you guys very much.
Can't keep doing that.
That thing is just so flat. It actually has a little bit of side spin. I don't know if you noticed that when you played them.
It might, yeah.
Flat across the net. Man, that is wicked spin.
No.
Sir.
Thank you.
God, another one off the line.
That was dumb. I knew it from the beginning.
Now, just like his shirt says, he's got to find his focus and just have a little Kuna Matata.
No,
No.
nope, nope. Feet, set your feet. Oh God, it's like that came
That's
in
some nasty kicking.
fast, slow motion.
A little bit of trivia about the Essential Tennis Court. There's a little dip in the court surface, about 3 or 4 inches inside the service line, all along the service line on Ira's. Man, on Ira's side. That's a nice backhand.
Yep.
Nice play, Ira.
No.
He let that drop. I don't know if he was holding it to try to like let him go one way or the other, but I feel like Ira normally takes that a little bit higher.
Bad game. 4-3. Played a kind of a loose game there, but that's kind of what the thing has been for most return games. Is save your strength for the service games. My decision making has been pretty good so far. Definitely going into what I do best, which is hit inside out forehands. Serving 4-3. Last time I was in this position, I got broke. So I want to try to get to 5-3 and then go to battle. So a lot of first serves, big forehands, and see what we can do.
All right. Don't want to rely on having to break for the last game of the match, so got to break this next game. And I would have all the momentum then. So I just need to calm down a little bit, trust my shots, swing out. Need to get some swing fluid going here, and we'll be okay. No.
Very nice.
Ira's still dropping
Aggressive.
bombs.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so lazy.
Ira starting to have all too familiar self-conversations out there. This is you mentioned earlier, Mark, just kind of the concept of mental tiredness. That's really a factor at this point.
Absolutely.
No, come on.
Oh, that
I don't know what happened there.
Caught the tip.
So, trivia number 2 at the
I don't know
Essential
what
Tennis
happened
Court,
there.
there is a dead spot on the ad side.
That's unbelievable.
On Adam's side of the court that you all just witnessed. Another net cord.
No.
Oh, there it is.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Ira just wants a beer so bad right now.
Fault.
Very nice response from Ira.
Lucky me.
Love 30.
I think there's going to be 2 service winners in the next 3 points. I think Adam's going to go for his first serves quite aggressively in these next few points.
I bet you on that. 10 push-ups.
Yep.
Done. So he needs 2 in a row here.
Yeah.
He needs two service winners in a row.
Low wide.
Mark being a man, paying up. This time he's paying up right away. Nice, Mark. Mark always has good form on his push-ups. And I should know.
No.
I should know. I see his push-ups pretty frequently.
It's kind of creepy in certain contexts, but okay. We'll roll with it.
Yep.
This time I got a little lucky. Double fault, gave me the 40-15. And I think he was sitting on my second serve return inside out, and I went inside in, so I think that helped. Been in the spot 2 times before. Just got to convert, got to stay ahead. So I'm just going to go hard body at his serve and try to get some powder puffs and then come in. I mean, his returns have been just coming in short, so I just got to move my feet up and get to the ball.
Again, got a good break and then couldn't solidify with the hold. He played a big game, and yeah, I just wasn't moving the best there like I was on the break game. So now it's do or die.
It's gonna be like a 4-part series.
Yeah, it is. That help.
That's a very nice return by Adam.
Yeah, really impressive.
Oh,
Both first 2 points.
No.
Yep. No.
Match point
here
number
we
1.
go.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to play that.
Playing.
Might have given you one there.
That was close.
Yeah, play, man.
Yeah.
It's,
Playing.
yeah,
Nice to meet you too.
bleeding.
Oh, are you?
Sorry about that.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Holy
Game,
cow.
set, and match.
The mental, the physical effort that took to come back and then go the distance and play the third set is really, really impressive.
So I might have kind of cheated him out of that last point a little bit. I have a tendency of, when they're close, I'll cheer right away just to force them to call it out. I'm pretty sure it was out. I knew it was close when I hit it. I didn't really want to stay in the point longer, so I don't think he wanted to overrule my celebration, so I might have got away with one. Adam's a terrific guy. You know, if I was playing anybody else, they might have, you know, gave me the finger and told me it was way out. But it was a lot of fun. Adam, like I said, he's a pit bull. He grabs a hold of points. He did a really good job of changing the direction and running me around. But I was able to, you know, hit my spots and serve big. My shoulder's going to kill me tomorrow. My hamstring's going to be shot. My quad is already starting to tense up a little bit. So I'm going to have a few beers and relax and then go home and go to bed early. So happy to be back. Got some work to do, working out. So thanks for watching.
Good win by Ira. Played well. You know, he's got a big game, and he was on for most of the match, so you got to give it to him. You know, didn't play my best. That's for sure. But you know, all credit's owed to him. You know, I wasn't swinging through hardly any shots. I mean, something to do with playing on the cameras too. You know, you just kind of tense up a little bit. But you know, there's always next time, and had a lot of fun doing this. Always do. It's a great program, and definitely recommend it to all the viewers to get more involved with Essential, and you know, keep at it. So it's a great lifelong game. See you guys soon.
Yeah, Kurt.
So Ira, tell us a little bit. First, man, I gotta ask you straight away. How in the world do you? What's your mindset when everybody's like, oh, are we playing it out or are we doing a tiebreaker? What's your mentality when you defer that decision to Adam? What are you thinking there?
I mean, quite frankly, I think 10-point tiebreakers are stupid. I get it, like, from, you know, time, and, you know, people have, in State League, people have lives, they got to get home to their family, stuff like that. I totally get it, but a 10-point tiebreaker is nothing more than a puncher's chance. You know, like, if you play well for 30 seconds, you can be up 3-0 and that's it. So, I mean, I knew as soon as I gave him the option we were going to play a third, I was not looking forward to it. I am extremely fatigued. My legs are sore. I'm pretty sure I have a blister on my big toe, and my shoulder is going to be a wreck. So, but it was fun. I mean, I was happy to like get a legitimate win and not let it be settled by a 10-point tiebreaker.
It was legit for sure. No, like, sitting up here in the commentary booth, frankly, we were pretty shocked, honestly, that you opted for the
Deferral.
Yeah, for the deferral. We're like, holy cow, maybe Ira knows something that we don't know up here. So I guess that leads me to my next question. I'm wondering about your energy management, because probably about halfway through the first set, it looked like you were kind of hitting a wall. And then maybe halfway through the second set again, it looked like you had a little bit of a dip. What was going on in your mind, and what adjustments maybe were you making to try to be able to keep going and not burn out?
I think the big thing for me, the first 3 or 4 games was really tough. Just catching my breath, like feeling the anxieties and excitement of playing, and just like breathing really fast and heavy, and like rushing, and so actually when you mentioned that you saw me feel like I hit a wall, I actually felt pretty good. My breathing had slowed down. I felt okay. I was, my legs were heavy. Like there was numerous times where like you saw me just like give up and like stand in one spot and try to like maneuver my hand into some sort of hitting position. But I just kept telling myself, like, I have to manage my energy output, pick my shots. Like I basically said, like any service game that I was down love 30, like if I didn't get to 15 in the first point, I really wasn't going to try very much, because there was no point. Like I can't get into long rallies with a guy like that after being off for competitively for 6 months plus. So I was just trying to manage myself.
Lots of comments about you pulling a beer out of your pocket. He came prepared, everybody. Yeah. He came prepared.
I did.
So in hindsight, do you feel pretty satisfied about how you played it, or are there any adjustments looking back that you think maybe could have gotten you the W a little bit faster?
I think had I been a little bit better in shape, I would have attacked or followed up my serve a lot better. Like he was just kind of chipping these short balls back that were like just getting over, and I found myself like scrambling to get them. I knew what was happening, and it was just a matter of motivation to like hit a serve, run 25 feet, and then hit another ball like preemptively. But yeah, I mean, he made a ton of balls. I knew I really couldn't get into any sort of slugfest, which ended up happening anyways. But I just found a way to, when I was able to hit my forehand, make the best of it. I made some pretty ugly mistakes though, like just ugly. That one at when I had my first break opportunity to go up, I think 3-1, and I had a 30-15 lead, and like I have a forehand sitting in the middle of no man's land, and I like opt for a drop shot, and like I think I hit the ground before I hit the net.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, then I proceed to lose the game. So
you missed that shot, but you were 2 for 2 on the kneeling 100-mile-an-hour overhead. You walk us through as a coach. How do you line that shot up?
Well, the biggest thing is you have to make sure that you get to your spot, like you judge it right. If you go in too fast or too far, you get underneath it, and then you got to like hit it behind you. So as I was approaching each shot, and they were totally planned. Like I knew it wasn't going to bounce high enough for an overhead. I wasn't going to take it out of the air. So at that point, I figured, okay, just kneel down, take an overhead, and just hit it well. Like you don't have to try to crush it. Like you're already
second one.
Yeah, I mean, I hit it flat. Like the first one I hit with spin, the second one I hit flat. So it appeared that I was like cranking it. But for me, it's kind of like a tweener. You just like you get set up and you hit a solid shot. You don't go for too much because you're already in a position. Like if you miss it, you look like a complete. So just hit it well, and live to fight another day. But I got lucky on both times.
All right, last question here, then we'll let you go. So yeah, you mentioned briefly you've been off for 6 months. Congratulations on the twins. Huge shift, obviously, in your life over the last couple months.
Yeah.
Looking forwards, I'm a parent, so I understand. Like it explodes like everything. Do you have any plans in terms of like routines or habits? Like what are your plans looking forwards as far as like getting back into the rhythm of hitting and playing again?
Like I mentioned this to you. I never really felt like I was much of a rhythm player. Like I don't need to hit a lot of balls to like know what I do best. And I mean, what I do best is try to hit a big serve and follow it up with an inside-out forehand. That was not my game plan going in. Like my game plan was to play to his forehand the whole time. And then in warm-ups, he was like hitting him well, and I'm like, maybe I'll just take my chances at what I do best. But to answer your question, I don't know. I am the primary caregiver of our twins. I teach 1 day a week. It's very low output, like I'm just feeding balls, like I'm not really running around. So I would like to play more. I have a feeling that a couple of these guys on this channel would really throttle me.
All right, awesome. Well, any kind of final thoughts, words of wisdom? We haven't seen you on the channel in a little while. It's good to have you back. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, you're never too close to the deuce sideline to hit an inside-out shot. And when you do, make sure you put a little bit of side spin on it so it tails away from your opponent.
Mark Sansa was talking about that. He was like, does that have side spin on it?
Yeah, that is by design. I naturally hit the ball late on my forehand. It's just something that I never grew up learning how to hit like a heavy ball. And so I've just developed this little side spin shot, and I hit it really well. And so, do what you do best, and don't let anybody tell you to change your game plan.
Awesome. Ira, congrats on the win today. You are undefeated on the Essential Tennis channel.
Love it.
Not many people can say that after more than one match. Cole hasn't lost yet. That's it. It's you and Cole.
Well, I mean,
that played more than one match and haven't lost a match yet.
Only few can summit Everest.
Unless you pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Adam, take a seat. All right, I'm here next to Adam. Are we still rolling on this? Yeah, you're good. Okay. Adam, tough fight. Tell us a little bit about the match. First of all, what were your expectations coming into this? Did you do any homework on Ira? What were you expecting from him, and did the match play out the way you were thinking?
Yeah, I watched your match with Ira, 5 or 6 months ago, and I knew coming into it he was going to have a big serve, big forehand, and honestly I didn't think it was going to be that big. He was definitely on. I felt like, especially towards the last 2/3 of the match. So playing in front of cameras, it's a little nervy, a little tight out there. I just wasn't getting my shots deep enough. So lesson learned. But all credit to Ira. I mean, he just played big, and there's not only so much I could do. So it was a fun time though.
I've heard that comment many times before from players. This is a unique experience. I'm sure you'd agree with that, and even I'm sure your second time, I'm sure there was something a little different about this than your first match against Scott. But I've heard a lot of variations of what you just said where, I saw them play, but their shots ended up being a little bigger than I've experienced the same thing. Can you talk a little bit about that in terms of seeing somebody on YouTube and then for the first time playing them in person being like, oh, wow, this is different than what I expected?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I was watching him on YouTube, I didn't think his forehand was going to be that big, and I didn't think he was going to be making that many of them, So when I was watching, I just thought, okay, just get the ball fairly deep. He's going to give me many unforced errors. Sure, he's going to hit a few winners. But as I got deeper and deeper in the match, I was finding that, he was hitting a lot more winners than I felt like he was when I was watching him on TV, So he was just hitting every ball close to the line and wasn't giving me too much room to work with anything. But, it was tough.
Yeah. I know the feeling. Yeah. I played. Yeah. He's, it doesn't have the smooth flowing, his strokes are not, I don't want to say unconventional, but not the big, long, powerful strokes that you're necessarily used to seeing from somebody who hits a lot of winners. Mm-hmm. But his ball travels through the court so fast. I think especially on this court. Mm-hmm. How fast would you say this court is? There's a lot of talk about that.
Yeah, it's definitely probably the fastest court I've ever played on.
Yeah,
I would say it's fast for sure. But I mean, it's a great court. It's nice having this set up and you have a lot of room and it feels really good to be out there. But another thing too with his game with the fast court was, I mean, he didn't really hit his second serve.
We were talking about that.
So essentially he's hitting 2 first serves, so it looks like I'm missing a lot of his second serves, but really they're first serve. So on that court with as fast as it is, it's really tough to time. And there's no rhyme or reason where he's going with any of his with any of his serves, so it's tough to figure that out too. But maybe next time.
So in hindsight, anything you would change, or do you feel pretty satisfied with your approach today?
I would definitely just commit more to some of my ground strokes, especially on the forehand side. That can be the side that gets a little tight for me versus the backhand, and I just need to swing out more and get a little bit more depth behind my shots. That was the big difference. Like, I just landed way too many balls around the service line, and that's tends to be my issue in big matches without playing as much as I used to. That makes a difference. So I also got to start playing a little bit more and maybe get a little bit more rhythm back.
Awesome.
So.
Well, it seems like you are starting to play a little bit more, which is great. Any chance you'd come back and play again?
Absolutely, Ian. Got to get a W at some point. So,
I know the feeling.
So got to come back on live YouTube here and Essential Tennis, shout out and get myself a W. So I'm not quite ready to drop down the level, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have to. But
well, we've all enjoyed watching you play very much. There's been a big crowd watching the whole night, and I'm sure whatever Tyler and James cut together is going to be fantastic as well. So thank you for putting yourself out there. It takes a lot of courage to play on this court, and so we all respect you a lot. So thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate your fight, and hopefully we'll have you back soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, you
Appreciate it,
bet.
man. Yeah, it's always a blast.